It says live. It says live.
Yeah.
Oh, they're live?
I'll double check.
Live.
What if they put the Smash Direct in Smash?
Oh my goodness.
Then it wasn't 7 a.m.
Wait, did you refresh it?
Oh, no, they're live.
That's a dangerous.
Everybody
game.
calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down.
It's 7.
Baba, calm the fuck down.
7-1.
Oh, we started. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, let's go Mega Man.
Let's go make
Volume.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So far, we've confirmed 72 fighters, 74 if you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this.
No leak. Not true.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna cry. Fuck.
Yes, little back.
Oh my god! I knew it! Oh! Wait, that's not oh my fucking god!
Calm it down. Yeah.
Oh my god!
That will calm down.
What the fuck? Oh, that's a big new character?
It's Akafire, probably.
Oh my god, dude. Yes! Oh, he's got that! Oh my god! Oh my god! Little Mac just died!
Yo, another character would die.
Little Mac just died. Yes, Incineroar, please come out.
Oh,
Incineroar, please come out! Furries!
Oh my gosh. Shut the fuck up.
Elbow?
Oh my god. Two of my characters!
It's another win for the furry
Two of my
community.
characters confirmed! Yes!
So, you want to fight fire with fire?
English voice English.
Oh my god!
You know what the fuck is that? This means the leak was fake.
Oh, it's
Let's go!
Oh my god, it's so nice! Oh my god!
Oh,
Yes! Yes!
Oh shit!
we think transfer boxes are still trash.
What is he doing? What is?
And then everybody watching died.
Okay, that's Ken just died! Oh shit. Oh, whoa!
Look at that villager trying to get out.
Fuck him up. Let's go. Oh shit, dude. Two of my characters. Yes.
Oh my god, that's the same pose.
That is.
Yes.
It's the same pose.
Oh shit.
Wait.
That wasn't included.
Yeah, that was not in the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that Ken pose is the same pose as the
Yeah, it's the same pose.
Oh, cookie lab, bro.
Yes!
Hailing from the Street
Yes.
Fighter series, new rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter. In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to
Why
Ken.
would you do that, Mario? You just
Ken
fucked
has been
over
distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat.
Oh my
The shape of his Hadoken is different too. And his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times.
Oh, I love it.
Hell Wheel,
Hell wheel. Wait, that's his
Focus Attack.
Yes, I knew it.
We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has two final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shinryuken. We've
They
made it
just
look
said
flashy as it is in the Versus series.
Oh my god.
Execute a final smash near an opponent and you'll instead perform a Shippu Jinraige.
Yo, kick his nuts.
Yes. I'm so happy right now.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Now for our
Yes.
last new challenger, Incineroar.
Yes.
It may be a Pokemon, but it mainly
I know, right?
uses pro wrestling
Where's-
moves, and as such, its throws are a bit more powerful.
He's already
Like a
broken.
true pro wrestler,
Okay.
when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for
Yeah,
you.
Ivysaur, here you go.
Luckily, you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so it won't open up to additional enemy attacks.
What the fuck?
Its neutral special
No, that's
is
just
called
Veil.
Darkest
That's just
Lariat.
Veil.
It was Incineroar's signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red cyclone.
Yo,
Its
Aaron.
up special is Cross Jump. You'll leap up and come rocketing back down. This attack can be very effective, but if you mess up, it's easy to
bye.
self-destruct, so be careful.
Oh my god, he's hella slow.
Luigi
For
wins
its
by
side
doing nothing
special,
again.
Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes. When they bounce back your way, press the
Get outta
button
here, kid.
just the right
Yes.
moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body.
Here you go.
Wait
The
too
base,
long
the
and
base
you'll
though.
fail.
Fail?
Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat. Its down special is Revenge.
Counter.
It's a counter.
When damaged,
Another
Incineroar's
counter.
burning passion comes to the
Oh, he
surface,
flips him on
powering
me.
up
Let's
its
get the
next
fuck
attack.
off.
I love counters.
That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack.
What the fuck?
In its final smash, Max Malicious moves.
Okay, that's sick.
It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on.
The audio is off.
We finally revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the
No,
game.
he's lying.
This is the initial fighter select screen.
What the hell?
There aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game. And once you've unlocked them all,
We've come a long way. We've come a long way.
it'll look like this.
Order confirmed.
It may seem hard to guess where each one's
that's
located,
Is there two more?
but they're sorted by number, in the order they join the series.
I feel like there's DLC, yeah.
I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74 fighters on the roster.
74.
No, he's baiting. There's no way.
He's totally baiting.
Vivo. Oh shit, Vivo.
You want to refresh? We don't care about you.
Just the audio. Okay, later.
They're gonna show more.
Oh, those are available.
What the fuck?
You may recall that we're creating Amiibo in parallel with the game. Here's a look at the new Amiibo figures.
So cool. My god, dude. Oh, wait. Icons?
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game. Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too.
They were like 800.
That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more.
What? Hello?
A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds.
Yeah, stickers.
Here's what we came up with.
Oh, yeah.
They're called
Spirits.
Spirits,
What? Come back. Quiet, quiet, quiet.
and I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
Oh, it's just the Skyline.
In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination.
Yeah, story square.
Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters. In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters lose their physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world. This is a spirit. Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their battles.
Is that Mothra?
There's a massive amount of wildly different spirits.
That's not my grad.
There are several classes of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces, and some are legends. One primary spirit can be assigned at a time. a primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it
Yo, her
equipped.
spirit animal is a fucking slime.
In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful. If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits.
But y'all know what this means.
While primary spirits
Some
enhance
space.
fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighters all powered up. The main way to acquire spirits is to win spirit battles.
Oh my god.
You'll find a variety of spirits lined up on the spirit board. Choose the one you want to battle. When you do, you'll face off against the fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit. In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car.
Oh my god.
Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
Only the big fighters. What the fuck is it broken as hell? It's because they're invisible.
Yo, guts, man, let's go. We can only use guts next to Billy.
Oh, okay.
Hello, buddy.
He just loves now.
Yeah, he did absolutely nothing.
The enemy loves to taunt.
That's hilarious.
Wait, what's his skin?
What the heck?
Is he like? Is that?
Okay.
What?
Wow, big boy.
Wow, no,
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Oh,
Or
it's
just
just
use
so
the
cute.
color.
Oh my god.
Let's go east. Live.
It is an Easter egg costume.
Oh god, are they actually giving costumes?
What?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, that's fair.
Nice. That's what everybody wants to fight. Die, Simon.
This is my favorite.
Die.
This is my favorite. Whoa. Wow, ow.
Here?
It's like 30 minutes. Here? It's a Metal Gear.
Psychopath. The enemy is easily distracted by items.
Oh no. Oh, you can angle it. You can angle him.
Man, they should.
Oh my
You
god,
can
that's
always angle.
horrible.
Oh shit.
Because they only go
Always go up and down.
side Pikachu.
Hit the puppet fighter to acquire the spirit within.
Yes, yeah.
Wait,
Oh, he
what?
just-
It's like a 1 second. What?
Maybe it's because the other streams are.
Even if you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit.
This is pretty interesting.
Primary spirits have strength based on their type.
Okay,
God,
yeah.
this is
Attack is strong against
characters
grab.
confirmed.
Grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack. It's important to pick a spirit that has an advantage over your
I'll write
opponent.
this down.
When you encounter traps like
Oh,
hotel
yeah,
floors and
let's
slumber
go.
floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so
let's
make
go.
sure to read them and form the right strategy. With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle. Or you can feed it snacks.
Smash RPG.
Smash RPG. Shield up fodder.
Some spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can also use While you do have to say goodbye to a particular spirit, its core will stay. And by combining these cores, you can summon a new spirit. You can also train spirits at dojos and the gym.
No, fairy?
Or send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These seem like unlikely teams of characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true. Training and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing. Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities. Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo figure players.
Oh, there is still custom. Yes.
You must bid them farewell, but you can repeat the process multiple times.
Oh, this isn't me. Oh, that's custom.
It's one great big collection of characters from many different series, but just how many would you guess there are?
I don't see Gino yet, so this is good.
Whenever you fight against the spirit, the final smash meter is enabled.
It's always on.
Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
Oh yes!
Another way to put it, the spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations. The power of enemy and ally spirit teams is displayed here. Of course, stronger spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight.
I think it worked.
While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out with certain conditions. Keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind.
You can also fight against other players who are using spirits. Given the way spirits interact in battle, think carefully when building your team. Or balance your strengths in a 2-on-2 battle.
Oh, that's sick. Did you doubles? Push mode? They should have push mode. Yo, doubles crew battle? Okay, wireless.
Battle together with friends via local wireless. Or take the fight to the world with online play. To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the DR button to pull up the dashboard.
Oh man, this
and select
other mode is
local
just
wireless.
spirits.
That's what it was the whole time.
There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors.
Fun.
Okay.
For online battles, you can set your preferred rules.
Oh yeah.
These rules can be pre-registered, so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the others decide instead.
They did it. Now
If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle.
Smash powers back.
Oh, okay.
Is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well. A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global smash power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents. By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters. If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected, so please don't do that.
Get disconnected.
As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended. We've prepared a variety of other features for local wireless and online battles.
Elite battles.
Once your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles.
Let's go get it.
When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good. Period. After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own smash tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag.
Wait, what?
But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags. You can select short messages and send them before and after battles using the
One of them is gonna go past.
freely choose from a wide selection of varied preset messages. After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin.
We don't get the fight.
Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave.
Actual fighting game. Thank God, spectator mode. Yes.
Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles.
This I actually like.
Maybe you can pick up some good tips now.
Yo, but where's coin battle?
Form a two-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against two-player teams with the same
Oh
setup.
yeah, that's true. Can you turn on team tag?
Battle arena.
When you want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players. If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends.
No, 8 players.
Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy.
Alright, download the app.
Oh no!
With the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can voice chat with others in battle arenas.
How does it?
That may become an essential tool for some players.
Actual hacks? What?
We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss records, we're allowing players to play videos and watch them and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
I know, I saw that too. Yeah.
Next, I'd like to talk
Rip Shadow!
Oh, no!
Rip Shadow.
Do you know which characters come from which games?
Maybe you did only have 2 characters. At least Isaac, no.
Isaac assist trophy.
Here it is.
Wait, so this isn't a sit.
Oh
my god! Yuri?
Wait, isn't she from that like content?
Yeah, she's from that film.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, everybody just
She's
died.
Capcom, right?
Happy
Yeah.
Halloween, motherfucker.
Later.
Later, dude. Oh, please, Isaac.
Good hell.
Stream's over. I mean, he's back, but yeah, we're in one lap.
Black Knight?
Black Knight!
I'll get shit on. Go, Luigi.
God damn it, Luigi. Salty motherfucker. I don't like you.
That's sick. That's sick.
Flies and what?
Oh my god. Yo.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, that's it.
Yo! Dragon! Oh shit!
That's so cool.
Oh, Vince! Yeah, baby! Our Academy.
Yo, eat these tomatoes.
Bye.
So classic.
Oh my god. Was that Street Fighter 4?
Oh my god,
Oh, this is so dope.
Oh, he's Heihachi.
Not it.
Heihachi.
It's done.
Heihachi.
It's done.
Oh,
The total number of assist trophies is now 59. They outnumber the Pokemon this time.
Have we seen all of them?
Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player.
Betrayal.
Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game.
Help.
Press the ZR button to open the dashboard and look in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out.
Spend so much time looking at the help menu.
Sentry Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies on the screen, doesn't it? You can play on many different stages, and you can choose the music too. In previous games, you had to unlock every fighter before playing All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box. The currently available fighters will appear endlessly.
Replay?
You can save the replay data of your battles,
More importantly, is there a time
and now
limit?
you can create videos with it.
No, can you actually like
There's also a menu where you can read those quick tips and tricks you see during loading screens. When viewing them, you can sort by category or fighter.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category, and the layout looks more like a comic book. Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy!
Yeah.
The records menu tracks your battle history. There are 5 different options.
Yo, Snake doing
You can view battle data separately for offline and online play.
Alright, check to see who has.
Trade in smash tags to score some in-game gold.
Let's just sell 3 tags.
Gold can be exchanged for music tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode.
Costumes, me outfits.
If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges. You
Wow.
can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard.
Refresh it.
This one game supports 11 languages.
Yeah, I think it worked.
I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are
Oh, we
different.
can change voices.
You can change voices.
The fighter names are also specific to each language.
Okay, there are 12 minutes left in this thing, right?
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort.
Nice.
TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound. They'll change automatically when you dock and undock, so be sure to set both.
Smash.
We've implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size.
Oh, you can turn it off.
While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted.
Custom sounds.
If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of the fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight. If that's the case, try using this feature.
Standardized like nerfing.
When
rule
custom
set.
balance is adjusted, a symbol will be displayed.
Wait, that's called
Of course, this feature is not available during wireless and online battles. You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits.
I don't like this face.
In addition to the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from.
Look, it's got too much chin.
Naruto, come on.
Speaking of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
Here it comes.
Let's go. Sick.
I don't like the Yeah, I like the
Oh my god.
Same shit.
I know some people are not.
Oh,
Shit. Let's go.
They made it in.
Oh my god.
That's the assist trophy, right?
No, that was another me.
Okay, no chance.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find,
DLC. Oh, okay.
but there are even more coming post-launch. While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC. Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters. We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks.
Can you tell us what?
The price for each set is expected to be $5.99.
$5.99, let's go.
At the same time, we will offer a Fighters Pass. That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks. When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents. I hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it.
Who is it? Who is it?
I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. We decided which fighters to include when we started playing, so we couldn't add characters from titles like these. I hope this outfit will help you feel like
You're playing?
Give it a listen at our playing center. Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also hit
But they got the spirits. Look at that. And they're in.
We've yet to create any of the paid DLC, and we haven't locked down any release dates. But we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game. It may take around a year or so to finish releasing all the DLC.
No, to finish racing.
But on a separate note, we're currently developing something. Something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now.
Demo. No.
It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
We have a time offer.
Wait.
What's happening? Mario, did you do this?
Mario's got the killer face. Oh, PD Piranha.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Don't tell me this is a fighter.
No.
This got into Smash over Rex?
The best day of my life.
It's just a random
This can't be real. Oh my god. Best day of my life. How is this happening?
You gonna really end off like that?
That's right. Question mark exclamation! Not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter. It can spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long-range attacks. This tricky character is full of surprises. Its final smash is Kitty Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
This is gotta be.
We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned. Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you consider pre-order. We're also creating a new...
I still can't believe this.
What the fuck?
Wait, is it one of the 5?
Later today, you'll be able to pre-purchase the game after finishing this Nintendo Direct. I hope you go to the Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com before you forget.
Yeah, I'm sold.
Okay.
I'm not pre-ordering.
Oh shit, hold on.
Hush, quiet.
I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America. On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find out where we'll show up next, and more. That's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the game launches. But before we go, I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary. That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits? I'll show you how it all begins, and leave the rest to your imagination. Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Oh my god.
Don't let a single one get away.
Oh my god. Subspace 2. Subspace 2. Come on. You just said it. Come on. Oh my god. What the hell is that?
He's talking!
Oh my god.
To take down.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
Oh my dogs. Holy shit.
Do something, Shulk! You can't You can't even flip it!
Oh god.
Sonic, man! Oh, which time did you... Oh, you're ninja! No! No! It's so sad! Go away! No! Oh, shit. Snake! What? What the fuck are you doing? Don't kill Mega Man! Don't kill Kirby! Don't get hurt! I pushed him! What?
Wait, what? Oh, the whole
Universe.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Subspace.
Sakurai equals Thanos?
And they all died.
Wait, who the fuck is that?
Colors weave into a fire of
Voices? Serious?
called to a path still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light. hang on to life. Everyone caught in the struggle, and then the storms of change they fan the flames, scattering ashes to the wind. Every soul
Let's go last
continues
verse. We actually surf.
flaming flames dwindles in sight. No escape, no greater fate to be made. In the end, the chains of time will not break. Colors weave into
Dante!
distant sparks fall to a path still unnamed.
Hell?
Bear this
Go homework?
torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
World of Light.
World of Light.
New mode?
New mode.
I could say.
Oh, okay.
I need to sleep. Oh.
What the fuck, Piranha Plant though?
Piranha Plant over Gino. Piranha Plant
Over Isaac.
over Isaac.
Piranha
Over
Plant.
Sora?
Over fucking
Rex.
Rex? Why is Rex? Hey, can we take a moment to say how much of a fucking genius that leaker was? Oh no, the fake leaker? Everything checked out.
so
and then this happens.
So tempted.
This is the best timeline.
What? We got.
Of course you think that's the best.